but does finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow!
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing by 1, 2, 4v1, 4v none!
Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight, we have a very exciting evening for you. We have our Overwatch team going against 2 opponents tonight. So we're going to be starting off by playing against Central Oklahoma in just a matter of minutes. And then around 8:15 Eastern Time, more or less, they'll be playing against Waukesha County Technical College as part of the NACE Starleague Varsity Premiere. And these are the final regular season matches of the semester for the Overwatch team. We'll see if they do qualify for the playoffs. There is a last chance qualifier as well. So we'll see how things go tonight, but it could very well be the final games for the Overwatch team this semester. While we're waiting for things to get us up in the lobby, we'll go over a couple of things. So first of all, we'll go over the roster for our Overwatch team. Playing tonight, I'm just going to go in order here. So we're going to have at DPS, sophomore Jeffrey Dolby, portal runner. And then at support, we'll have our captain, senior Bailey Matheny Argo. We'll also have at tank, senior Tyler Sananitra Azadale playing. At also support, we're going to have sophomore Eric Schnegg Juggernaut playing. And at DPS, we will have freshman Zachary Simpkins OP Knees. And then we have our head coach, Derek Games Grump. Because it is the final matches of the semester, I do want to point out that this will be the final regular season matches for both Argo and Azadale, as they will be graduating graduating in May. So we do want to wish our seniors the best of luck in tonight's matches. But all right, a few announcements. So we do want to first give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor of Marietta College Esports. They have provided our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. We love the quality of their peripherals. I'm using one of their Quad-X microphones in our broadcasting room. So if you want to check out some HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is on your screen. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. So every Tuesday, like today, they have their game night at their restaurant on Front Street in Marietta, but they are also airing our matches. So shout out to Over the Moon Pizza. Hello. Thank you all for watching and supporting our Overwatch team. But I definitely want to come by on Tuesdays and Thursdays where they get a good deal on food and drinks, but they also have a Nintendo Switch available, so you can be playing some fun games while cheering on our teams. Of course, we want to take a moment to thank all of our partners. We would also give a shout out to Buy Blue Light for inviting some of our teams to some tournaments. We're also going to be working with them to get some blue light glasses for our students. We also want to thank Elgato for helping us acquire the face cam so we can see our players as they're competing. We want to thank Incrediwear for providing the athletic compression sleeves for our students. Kovacs for providing aim training software, and MSI for providing additional streaming equipment and other items for some of our events. Of course, we're always looking for more students for our esports program, whether you're a current Marietta College student or a high school senior or a college transfer. We would love to talk to you about our program. So we have varsity titles in Fortnite, which, by the way, we got confirmation earlier that they actually finished 7th. I want to make sure I get the right number. 7th in the nation in the NACE Starleague championship a couple weekends ago. So our Fortnite team is 7th in the country. But we also have varsity titles in League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros. And Valor. And just a quick note for our our Rainbow Six team. They are also playing tonight against Ferris State. Just because of the Overwatch matches going on, we will not be able to stream those. But of course, we have our facility here on campus. We have dedicated staff and coaches for several of our titles. We try to make sure our students are doing well academically and provide support so they can succeed, and scholarships are available for high school seniors and college transfers. So you can go to our link tree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports for all the information. Although speaking of tryouts, the month of March, we have in-person tryouts this Saturday during our Navy Blue and White Day. So if you're going to be on campus, we can have set up a tryout while you're here. And on Sunday, March 24th, we'll have online tryouts through our Discord server. So you just got to make sure that you fill out the recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. Schedule the tryout with bit.ly/MC Esport Tryout, and then join our Discord server at bit.ly/pilotdiscord. The QR codes are up on your screen. Take a screenshot of it, but it's also up on our social media as reminders. We will be doing another online trial in April, and we will be doing one more in May, just because the enrollment date is now going to be June 1st instead of May 1st. We know that federal financial aid's been a little wonky this year, for a lack of a better word. So we are going to be doing one more set of online scholarship tryouts in early May if you are still waiting for your financial aid packages. All right, looks like I am getting invited to the lobby. And I'm going to make sure everything here is set up on my end. And while we're doing that, I'm going to throw out one more plug here. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Your subscriptions are one of our main sources of revenue to help support our players and our program. It's truly appreciated. Because of your support last month, we are going to be able to get a couple more computers for our facilities. So thank you for that. But of course, if you're not able to actually pay for a subscription, but you do have Amazon Prime, there is this thing called Prime Gaming where you can connect your Twitch accounts to your Amazon Prime account. And that's going to give you all sorts of perks, such as the emotes that you see on your screen. But you can also get access to free cosmetic items. It can give you access to free games, depending on the type of game. And it can also give you a free sub that you can use at any, use a free sub for any, I'm trying to double check some things in the lobby while I'm going here. For any channel of your choice, including us. All right, just making sure everything here is good. All right, just double checking, but it's looking like we're not going to necessarily get the overhead spectator that I'm looking for in the game here. So I'm not so sure how that's going to play a role. Let's see. Just making some notes here. Yeah, just making sure that can have the. Okay, there we go. Just making sure we got the right setup here. No, never mind. We're still getting some things here set up in the lobby, waiting for people to join, make sure permissions are set. This is just the perfect time to set up the Prime Gaming subscription if you haven't done so already. All right, we're still getting everyone in here, get the lobby set. We appreciate everyone's patience as we're waiting for, as a reminder, all of our streams are on a 3-minute delay to preserve competitive integrity. But okay, so we're just waiting for all of the checks. This is a best of 5 series. It looks like the first map is going to be Antarctic Peninsula for the control map. So interesting choice. I do believe that Central Oklahoma did get to pick the first map. So we'll see how the Pioneers do on this. In the past, they're not necessarily a fan of Anarch Peninsula. They usually prefer like either Legion Tower or Oasis. But we'll see how they do on this matchup here. And I think Central Oklahoma is just waiting for one more person to join. And then we will be good to go. Actually, I have been corrected. It's actually going to be Legion Tower for the map. I thought it was going to be Antarctic Peninsula, but I was wrong. You know, I'll just throw in one more plug while we're waiting for the match to start. We were talking before about how we are recruiting for our students, and one of the things that we are trying to do this semester is to arrange high school virtual meetings. So even if you're not a local high school, we want to talk to you about our esports program. It may be a little difficult to make the drive or for students to come visit us, but since we do have virtual platforms like Discord or Teams or Zoom or Google Meets, then we would love to talk to you about Marietta College. We'd love to talk to you about our esports program and what we can offer for your students. So put up here the contact information for our head coach, Derek Games. Yes, that is his actual last name. It's not a stage name. But you can email him at drg001@marietta.edu or message him on X, formerly known as Twitter, at GamesGrump. And then, of course, he's GamesGrump on Discord. But we can try to schedule those virtual meetings. We've already done a couple with some high schools, and we would love to talk to more schools. So if you have a high school esports program, or if you have students who are interested in esports, we would love to talk to you. All right, it looks like, I think I saw that Central Oklahoma was ready. Marietta is saying they're ready, so we should be starting any second. And here we go, folks. Let's get game one of this best of 5 series between Marietta College and University of Central Oklahoma. It will be Legion Tower, which is going to be interesting for the Pioneers because they loved playing Legion Tower last fall. Now, during scrims this semester, things have not gone as favorably, so they've been using other maps, but they should still be pretty familiar with the layout of Legion Tower. So now we're going to see what kind of composition the team's going to go with. And it looks like we're going to see Azadale on the Reinhardt. I know a new patch just came out for the for Overwatch, but I didn't get a chance to check any of the changes. So we'll see how this plays in here. Actually, no, Azadale's going to swap over to the Ramatra instead. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust some settings on my score UI. We're going to see for support, Argo's going to be on Lucio. We're going to have Juggernaut on Moira. And then we're going to have OP Knees on the Reaper. And Portal Runner will be on May. Shield's already coming out, trying to get some damage onto Central Oklahoma. You see Portal Runner stay in the back line, trying to use the long-range icicles to get some big damage out. OP Knees does get taken out, so does Portal Runner. So Argo is going to be trying to up the speed boost for everyone to fall back. But we're going to see Juggernaut's already fallen. Azadale's at half health. Argo trying to get back to the ship to stay alive. Azadale does end up falling and has to respawn. But Central Oklahoma is going to take the point first. So not sure what happened there with the team. So they're going to regroup, try again. And they're going to be leading the way here, trying to find the right opening. They're going to be rotating around towards the center. And we're going to see Azadale's going to start charging in. OP Knees is looking to make a play off the side. He's going to teleport into the back lines, trying to get a big pickup. And Lucio does end up going down by Portal Runner. Maybe looking for more at half health. And pops the ice block at the last second. But Marietta does capture the point. OP Knees does take down Death Gamer. And Marietta does force Central Oklahoma back and will take the point. Central Oklahoma does get to 31%. So right now, Azadale is just trying to hope. And it looks like the Tracer is trying to flank off to the side. Does get pinged out by the Pioneers. And it does have the Pulse Bomb ready. So I don't know if Marietta is aware of it. Tracer's looking for that play. The Pioneers need to make sure they're not grouped up. As they're trying to get some AoE going here. Argo does go down to the pulse mine. And here comes Coalescence to try to keep the Pioneers alive. But that terrain's actually keeping them pretty low in health. And we're going to see several ultimates being popped out. Kasune is going to be coming out for Glove. Juggernaut is going to end up falling, and Central Oklahoma does capture the point. Marietta gets it to 39%. Azadale trying to make a play, but he's going to get taken down. His ultimate is now online. So Marietta's going to have to regroup. It's been back and forth here. Central Oklahoma now has it at 53%. But they do have a couple ultimates ready. Almost 4 online. I would expect to see now Blizzard's up. Border Runner maybe popping it here. Pops the wall and the Blizzard as a way to zone out that Doomfist. And we're going to see the sound barrier coming out. Porter Runner gets stunned. A big sound barrier also comes out for Argo. Azadale's looking to try to push back the team. Here comes Dragon Blade from Piggy. And Marietta's trying to keep under control. They do take him down. OP knees will fall in the process though, but Marietta does recapture the point. Central Oklahoma gets it to 84%. Pulse Bomb comes out, takes down Border Runner. Argo is going to get hit with a boop by Livana. Azadale pops the ultimate but does not stay alive. OP knees is waiting here. And Central Oklahoma is going to take the point back. Marietta only getting it to 55%. But now Marietta's running out of time. They're going to have to rush over. Azadale swaps over to the Doomfist. OP knees gets taken down. And Meteor Strike's going to be coming out. Juggernaut does get to the point in time to get it into overtime, but immediately is going to fall. OP knees trying to swap into the Tracer, but there's just no one left. And Central Oklahoma will take this first round. The Pioneers are going to have to talk things over to see why they're not winning the fights. They were getting picks here and there. It's just not enough to... just not enough to actually, I don't know, get the picks that they needed to. So we're going to see Porter Runner is going to swap back over to the Genji. I don't think he had the luck he was hoping for with the Mei. The Pioneers will be heading towards the point. Azadale going to stay with the Doomfist here. Seeing that Ramattra did not get a lot of value, and even when he popped the ultimate, he actually went down. So now they're going to rotate towards the backline. Actually, Azadale looking for a possible flank, but Juggernaut is going to pay the price for that. And Porter Runners are going to go down, so I'm not so sure the play from Azadale was right. Because now the Pioneers are already down both of their DPS, gets very low in health, and Argo is going to have to get to the high ground to stay alive. And Marietta's got to fall back because they were split up. And Central Oklahoma will take that first point. So now the team's going to have to group back up. So what's interesting is everyone's just taking a variety of angles. Although the Tracer was looking for a Apostle pick, gets low in health. Border Runner was looking for that pick, does not get it. Azadale's got to get healed back up. Trying to take down the Lucio. Gets one slam and goes for a stun. And he's going to get taken down. Or takes down the Lucio, but he's going to fall himself. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Border Runner's going to take down Kiriko though, so it's 2-for-1 in favor. But Juggernaut's go down, so we see Central Oklahoma is evening things up, but still, they have been claiming the point this entire time. And now they got the point to 44-45%. Porter Runner tried to take the point away from them, but was not able to do so. So Marietta's getting some picks, but they're not able to fight on the objective. And OP Nice is going to get taken out by Tracer.
Receive my aid.
So now they're going to have to group back up. Points at 65% already. So Juggernaut trying to get some heals going. OP knees taking some damage. Looking to take down this Genji. Argo's already going to get taken down by the Pulse Bomb from Tracer. And Portal Runner is going to take it a kill, but OP needs to fall, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Looking to take down Kiriko, who's going to teleport away. Juggernaut is going to get taken down. We're going to see the Meteor Strike coming out for Asdale, but not catching anyone. Points already at 90%. Portal Runner trying to get away, or at least take down. And here goes the Meteor Strike from Central Oklahoma. OP Knees is going to fall. Points at 99%. It is at overtime. See, Meredith's trying to fight for the point, but Azadale is nowhere near the site. Going to be charging in. Portal Runner and Juggernaut have already gone down, so it's just Azadale that's left. Although we see Argo and Lucio trying to stay alive as much as possible. He's going to fall. OP Knees is trying to recall to stand the point as much as possible, but on a 4v1 case, there's just not much he's going to be able to do. And the first map is going to go to Central Oklahoma 2-0. Play the game is going to go to that Tracer, and it's going to be one of those pulse bomb plays. And that does take down Portal Runner and just be enough damage to take down the rest. So Central Oklahoma will take the... So while there was some trading going on with the fights, Central Oklahoma was getting that little edge at the end to be able to secure the point and hang on to it for a good amount of time. So now it looks like Marietta will get to choose the map for this next one. It is going to be hybrid. In the past, it's been Kings Row, but who knows? The Pioneers might pick something else, but they are talking things over right now, trying to decide what will be the next map. And of course, that would mean that Central Oklahoma will get to choose the side. And it looks like Marietta will be going with Kings Row for that map. And I would expect Central Oklahoma to pick defense first. And they're already starting up, so we're going to get in here ourselves. So here we are, Kings Row. Marietta will be on offense first. So we'll see if they make any adjustments to their composition, their strategy, because fights have been close, but it's still not quite where it needs to be.
Oh my God!
And of course, when you're on offense, you really got to have, you got to make sure you're winning those fights and being able to focus on those objectives. And we're already seeing an interesting composition change coming out from the Pioneers. Azadale going to be bringing out the Orisa. Argo going to be on Zenyatta. Juggernaut going to be bringing out Argo. OP Knees on the Echo, and Portal Runner on the Sojourn. A completely different composition than what they used in map 1. So we're going to see how this goes for the team. Actually, no, Azadale's going to be... Well, no, they're doing some more swapping. So Azadale's going to go with Sigma instead. Argo will be on Kiriko. And yes, some of you may be hearing the Siege team. They're using the competition computers. And we'll keep you updated with how they're playing against Fair State as we know stuff. But it does sound like they're getting a couple rounds at least. All right, we're going to have Azadale leading the way on the Sigma. Trying to see if anyone is over there. Does spot the Tracer. Gonna try to get some early ult percentage in. Throws out the shield. Trying to get some damage onto that Doomfist. OP Knees takes a bunch of damage and does get taken down. Portal now the sole DPS has to hide behind the shield and the cover. We see Tracer just trying to flank over to the side. Azadale looking to try to get some progress onto the point. But Marietta is just struggling to get picks. And we're going to see Immortality Field does come out, but does get taken down. Argo is going to end up falling. And we see Juggernaut and Argo fall. So there goes the support. OP Knees looking to try to get some damage out, but it's just too late. Everyone else has already fallen. So now they're going to have to regroup. They did get the point to the first third. So they're 1/3 of the way of that first checkpoint. So that does help, but they still got 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Doesn't look like they're going to have any ultimates ready yet, but we're going to see that Tracer for Central Oklahoma is already at 83%. Been doing a lot of damage for Central Oklahoma to be able to make those plays. And we see still putting in a lot of damage out. Marietta's going to be looking to rotate around where Tracer cannot be as effective. And we see OP-Knees already gets taken down. Argo goes down to the pulse bomb. Immortality Field also falls. And Pioneers just get taken down one by one. That is going to be a team kill for Central Oklahoma. So they are going to have to regroup. But that pulse bomb from Tracer was just... that was something. So while they were trying to get away from her in the flank, she was just able to kind of jump in, throw the pulse bomb, and since everyone was grouped up, they all collapsed from that damage. And Meteor Strike's going to be coming out. Does not catch it when it actually hits the boss instead. Marietta is trying to find a pick, but they're just not having a whole lot of luck. They do have a couple ultimates ready to go. But we're going to see a couple ultimates ready for Central Oklahoma as well. As they're trying to get the shield out. And here comes the Kasune from Central Oklahoma. And that's going to be their opportunity to push. And we're going to see the Gravitron Flux coming out. And trying to take down one. So... yeah, just a lot of death left and right. 3 of the Pioneers have already fallen. Asriel was able to take down the Genji while using the ultimate, but it's just not going to be enough. He's out there by himself, and he will end up falling.
60 seconds remaining.
So now a minute remains, and Marietta has not been able to make any additional progress on this checkpoint. So Marietta's going to have to group back up. Azadale swapping over to the Roadhog. They do have 3 ultimates ready to go. OP-Knees even swapping over to the Sombra, not getting as much luck on the Echoes he would like. So we're going to see that Doomfist charging, and Pulse Bomb's going to come out and does take down Juggernaut. Not able to get the Immortality Field out in time. We see the ultimate coming out. But we're going to see... OP-Knees and Porter Runner both down. Kasune comes out for Argo trying to make a play, but it's just not going to be enough. 10 seconds remain. Marietta is nowhere near the point. Asdale's trying to charge in. And here comes the Meteor Strike and Immortality Field, but it's not going to be enough to keep OP-Knees alive. It is overtime. Marietta trying to get back onto the point. Gets the hook onto the Tracer, but the Tracer is going to be able to get away. Porter Runner and Juggernaut have fallen, so has Argo. So there goes the support in 1 DPS. Asdale trying to stay alive as much as possible, but just too much damage is going out in a 1v5 situation. Although we're going to see OP-Knees trying to bounce back and forth onto the point, but not going to be enough. First round... that round will go to, well, it's not really going to, but Central Oklahoma is able to hold off the Pioneers. They're only able to make 1 tick onto the point. So that would mean that in this round, they just need to get 1 tick and just a little bit more, and they will take this map. And I know you are hearing the keyboard clicks. This is a mechanical keyboard that I'm using for, I don't remember this keyboard before. I'm guessing one of the players swapped it out for another, or maybe it's just my lack of memory during spring break.
Ready for battle.
All right, everyone is getting ready. I'm going to see Central Oklahoma. Looks like they are going to be using the same composition before. Marietta trying to make some adjustments. Asdale is going to stick with the Orisa this time, not swapping over to the Sigma. Meanwhile, Porter Runner is going to take a stab at the Tracer and maybe looking for a possible play. There's the OP-Knees maybe looking for a possible pick. Does spawn out the Widowmaker. So Marietta is going to keep that in mind. They're trying to make sure they don't get picked off early, because Central Oklahoma just needs to win 1 fight here. And we're going to see OP-Knees is in trouble, already at less than half health. But we're going to try to get some damage out. Has to back away and heal up. Porter Runner keeping those heals going. Also trying to find opportunities to deal some damage as well. Argo, meanwhile, has to swap between healing and speed to keep everyone going. Although Porter Runner does get a huge pick onto the Tracer. The OP Knees has to drop down, though. So Central Oklahoma does have the high ground, looking to drop in onto the point. Argo does end up falling, and that might be the opportunity that Central Oklahoma is looking for with both supports down. Asdale tries to go for the Javelin, does not get it. Porter Runner also goes down. Asdale trying to keep defenses up, but he's going to go down. Argo's trying to get back there as quickly as possible to contest. And it is contested, but OP Knees is going to fall, and that is going to be the map for Central Oklahoma. Play of the game is going to go to the Doomfist this time for Central Oklahoma. We're just getting pick after pick. And so it is going to be at the point for Central Oklahoma. It is going to be Flashpoint, which, you know, everyone feels about Flashpoint. But Marietta will get to choose the map at least. But we'll see how they can adjust. I mean, a lot of it comes down to that. Both the combination of the Tracer and the Doomfist has been very challenging for the Pioneers. Tracer being able to flank from behind, getting the picks onto the supports, and Marietta just not finding a good answer to that Tracer. And even when they think they're able to dodge the Tracer, coming in with the Pulse Bomb has been a challenge. And of course, with the Doomfist coming in for, basically you have Tracer on one side, you got Doomfist on the other side, and it's just really hard to counter. Looks like it is going to be Suravasa for the map. Ready checks are coming out, so we're just going to see when everyone's ready. We will be getting into the third game. So just waiting. Central Oklahoma is ready. Now we're just waiting for the Pioneers to be ready. And once we do, we will get started. I think the Pioneers are still talking things over to decide what how they're gonna tackle this. Looks like they are ready, so we're gonna go ahead and get into Suravasa. So as a reminder, it's basically several territories. You got to capture the points. First to three wins this. If Central Oklahoma takes this, they will take the series. If the Pioneers can win this, then we will go to a map 4, which will be push. So see, can Marietta make some adjustments? OP Knees looks like going to be taking, going with the Tracer this time. Azadel going to go with the Junker Queen. Argo going to stick with the Lucio. And for a second there, I thought we were going to see a composition change coming out for Central Oklahoma, but I guess not. Juggernaut's going to stick with the Moira, and Porter Runner will be bringing out Genji. So it seems like the Pioneers may be going with their comfort picks for this fight, because their backs are to the wall, so they do need to find something that's going to work. So the Pioneers are going to be charging in. Argo using that speed boost to get everyone into position. They're already spotting out Central Oklahoma. Getting the Tracer a little bit low in health, has to teleport away. But now we're going to see Juggernaut taking some damage. OP Knees already trying to do some harassment onto the side. Now the point is already available. Central Oklahoma is right on top of it, and they will capture it first. Meanwhile, that Doofus is already very low in health, and OP Knees does take him down. That might be Marietta's opportunity to come in, trying to get some damage onto that Genji. And Marietta's going to start capturing the point. And we're going to see the Lucio has fallen, and Marietta captures the point. Kiriko has fallen, and Marietta will take it back with Central Oklahoma getting to 25%. So this might be what the Pioneers are looking for to try to get back into this series. They're going to be looking around to see if they can get some space. I think they noticed that the Doomfist was going to be rotating around. Does spot the Doomfist. And you do see the Kiriko up top. Trying to get some damage onto everyone. Keep everyone alive. Taking a lot of damage though. And it's going to get punched in the face by that Doomfist. OP NACE is going to fall as well. Argo is going to fall back. Portal Runner trying to get some damage out as best as he can. Marietta gets the 77, 78. Azadale is going to fall. So Marietta is trying to contest as much as possible. But Portal Runner is going to get taken down. And we're going to see that Central Oklahoma will recapture the point. Marietta gets to the 87%. So if they can win one more fight and take the point, I think they can get this first one. But we do see that Pulse Bomb is ready for OP NACE, so maybe looking for an opportunity to use it. Reckoning is just about to come online for Azadale. And we're going to see Dragon Blade's almost ready for Portal Runner as well. So a couple ultimates ready to go for the Pioneers in this next fight. OP NACE takes a lot of damage, has to recall early on. And they're trying to collapse onto that Doomfist. And here comes the Reckoning. Does catch the Doomfist, although Sound Barrier is going to come out to counter it. Here comes Kasune. All sorts of ultimates being popped left and right. And here comes the Pulse Bomb that comes out. Does take down the Lucio, although Portal Runner is going to fall as well. Trying to take down the Tracer, but does not get it. You see Meteor Strike's going to go. Argo trying to keep everyone alive. Popped his Sound Barrier, but he's going to fall. Juggernaut is respawning, coming back. So while Marietta was trying to contest, they just weren't able to capture it back. And first point will go to Central Oklahoma. So Marietta is going to start heading over to the next one. So they are getting into position. So Flashpoint's going to unlock in 10 seconds. We already see Central Oklahoma's in position, actually. Marietta's trying to flank from both sides here. We're going to see as they're looking to take down this Doomfist. Argo and OP NACE have already fallen, which is not what you want to see once the point becomes active. A big hammer comes out from Azadale trying to get some damage, but still, Juggernaut's going to fall. Azadale gets extreme low in health. Argo is just kind of hanging out by the small point, waiting for everyone to come back to taxi them in space. But right now, everyone is so staggered, they need to group back up. So we see Portal Runner and OP NACE looking to move forward. Portal Runner does have Dragon Blade ready to go. OP NACE may be a little bit farther than he should. And they're going to start getting into position, trying to take down this Doomfist. And we're going to see Dragon Blade coming out for Piggy from Central Oklahoma, already taking down Azadale. We're going to see Coalescence coming out for Juggernaut. Trying to keep everyone alive as much as possible. Does take down the Genji. Portal Runner is going to be able to take down the Lucio, but Juggernaut's going to get booped. Dragon Blade's being used by Portal Runner, but just not enough. Going to get taken down by that Doomfist. And we're going to see Central Oklahoma taking the second point.
Lost.
So now there's just 1 point left for Central Oklahoma. So Marietta's going to head straight for the point, but Central Oklahoma is already going to be in position. Azadale does have Reckoning ready to go. OP NACE still has Pulse Bomb. Actually, I think he just got it back online as well. But here comes the several ultimates coming out, and we're seeing Central Oklahoma popping all of their ultimates right now. And both Argo and Juggernaut have fallen. OP NACE is going to get stunned. He's going to get taken down. Portal Runner looking for a pick, but right now it's just him and Azadale, but Azadale just falls. So Portal Runner's left, does get one kill, but he's going to go down. And 4 of Central Oklahoma are still alive, and they're going to take this point. So now Marietta is going to have just a few more attempts to try to recapture the point, but they're not going to have any ultimates ready. Sound Barrier is almost up for Argo, but it's still going to be a little ways away. Meanwhile, that Pulse Bomb is online for Tracer for Central Oklahoma. So So Mary's got to be careful not to be grouped up, or it could be a disaster for this next team fight. There's the Argo trying to do as much as he can. Asdale does take down the Genji. It's a little bit low in health himself. OP Knees is going to fall. They do get the Doomfist, but the Pulse Bomb will take down Juggernaut. But a big hammer swing to take down the Tracer. Soundberry is going to come out for Argo, and that's going to give Marietta the edge to recap, to take the point. Central Oklahoma gets to the 75, so Marietta needs to take this point if they want to stay alive in this series. Now, fortunately, they only had to pop the one ultimate. Although Asdale did pop Reckoning early on, and that might have been a playmaker onto the Doomfist. Trying to go for the hammer swing, does not get it. No, Juggernaut has to fade away. Gets a damage out, gets a heal, so his OP Knees getting extremely low on health, looking for a pick from the side, but just not getting it. Meanwhile, Central Oklahoma has already captured the point. Meteor Strike coming out for the Doomfist is going to take down Portal Runner. Asdale and Juggernaut get stunned and not able to get the swing out. Juggernaut tries to pop the Coalescence, but gets stunned as well, so he gets countered. Kasuni's coming out for Central Oklahoma, already at 99%, pushing the Pioneers off the platform, and that is going to be the match. Central Oklahoma will take Suravasa 3-0. Play the game is going to go to that Doomfist. So using that stun to counter the Coalescence. And that was just going to be able to secure the victory for Central Oklahoma. So Pioneers did the best they could, but they're just not able to get the fights that they needed to be able to take this series. Now, there is still another game coming out, but that won't be for about another half hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the stream up. Rainbow Six is going on, so I'm going to try to see how things are going on with them, and we'll report back the results in the meantime. I can't really stream the Rainbow Six match just because I'm not in the game, so I can't really see what's going on with that. But what we'll do for now, we'll take a quick break. No, maybe not a quick break. It's going to be more like a half-hour break. And then probably around about, say, 10 after. Of course, there's that 3-minute stream delay, but about 10 after, we'll come back and we'll start getting things prepared for the next match, which will be against Waukesha County Technical College. So don't go away. We'll be back in about a half hour.